Back at it here at Shamrock Fighting Championships as Carl Jefferson takes on Oscar Ahuatzi.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out our next bout of the evening, President.
Coming to the cage, it is Carl Jefferson, a.k.a. President. Now, President comes to us by way of Gaystone Martial Arts out of Springfield, Illinois. The Kempo Karate black belt told me that he was literally eating, sleeping at the gym due to so much training that went into this contest. During his time at the gym, he said, I outgrew the regular classes. I moved into the fight team, and next thing you know, he's got a fight in the world of mixed martial arts, and he has not looked back since.
President. You know, last fight, we didn't know President had a real name. He told us President, that's what we called him.
Yeah, literally we called the entire fight as President. It is actually Carl Jefferson, and he's no joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Oscar Ahuatzi.
Coming to the cage tonight, it is Oscar Ahuatzi. Now, don't let the small package of Oscar fool you. He is literally as tough as they come and has seen some serious wars. As we go to our tail of the tape, the biggest thing that we are going to notice here is the height differential of Carl Jefferson at 6'2" and Oscar Ahuatzi at 5'5".
Yeah, 100%. It's a glaring number in the height difference. Ahuatzi is going to have to do everything he can to get inside and land his strikes.
Yeah, Ahuatzi looks to play the inside game, look for the takedown. He said that in this camp, my grappling was what I focused on. And literally, I have seen him take a shot, be rocked to the core, and come back and win the fight due to his grappling and just the fact that he is a little bull coming at you.
Yeah, both of these fighters are as tough as they come. This is going to make a kind of a David versus Goliath. It's going to be a great matchup for us to watch here in Shamrock FC.
Jeremy Johnson along with my partner Kevin Angle tonight. Remember, follow us on Snapchat, Shamrock_FC. Let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the Metro PCS blue corner this evening. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighs in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of Springfield, Illinois, President. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the Robeck Realty red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighs in at 170.4 pounds. Fighting out of Tlaxcala, Mexico, Oscar Ahuatzi.
Referee Mark Wassam has the call for this contest. As you said, literally, this is a David and Goliath matchup. A quick bow, but no touch of the gloves. President immediately takes the center of the cage. Very quick jabs there coming out of Dent.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea out of President. You don't want to let the shorter fighter anywhere near you, even for a touch with the gloves.
Now, Jefferson has really good head movement here, a lot of control.
Big right hands coming from Jefferson.
Ahuatzi able to get on the inside now, looking to flip the clinch, throw a few knees.
If I'm in the corner of Dent, I want him to, or President, I want him to break away from this clinch. I don't want any clinching with the shorter Ahuatzi.
Yeah, this is not where President wants to be. President trying to fight the hands here of Ahuatzi. This is just a grueling position for both of these fighters as President is playing that head movement game.
He's doing President's doing a good job of controlling Ahuatzi and gets a nice double leg takedown right as I was saying that.
Yeah, very, very swift there coming from President. A mounted position that Oscar does not want to be in here, trying to fight that position.
Yeah, it's a tough position when you're against the cage trying to get up from that mounted position.
Jefferson here landing some good shots.
Jefferson's being smart. He's controlling this position. He's not going wild, not giving Ahuatzi any room to get to a better position. Ahuatzi needs to be careful. He's giving up his back.
Ahuatzi trying to control that leg and stand up with it.
Great job by Ahuatzi to turn the tables and end up on top. He's not out of the woods yet.
We are down to 1 minute remaining here in the first round. Good turnaround here from Ahuatzi.
Exactly, and just for that reason is why I don't think Jefferson wants to play the grappling game. I think he's got the most advantages at distance on the feet.
Jefferson now trying to use those long legs to keep Ahuatzi away. Ahuatzi landing some good hands, though.
Yeah, Ahuatzi's having a little trouble reaching Jefferson, even with Jefferson on the back.
30 seconds remaining here in round one.
Ahuatzi wants to get his hands together to finish this takedown.
A lot of pressure there, though, coming from Jefferson. 20 seconds remaining here in the first round. Jefferson trying to squeeze that neck here. Working to lock up Ahuatzi. Not an issue, though. 10 seconds remaining here in the round. Big hammer fist there coming from Ahuatzi. Very nice first round out of both of these fighters.
Yeah, we had some great back and forth action. It was kind of a tale of two halves of the round. You know, Jefferson really owned the first minute and a half of the round, and Ahuatzi came back pretty strong in the last minute and a half of the round.
Ladies and gentlemen, who wants to win tickets to the next Shamrock FC fights next month? The winner will get 2 tickets and 2 free Shamrock t-shirts. To win,
as we look here at our instant replay, again, President was stalking down Ahuatzi at that, but Ahuatzi had none of it. Absolutely stayed right there in the pocket with him.
Yeah, if I'm in the corner of President, I want distance. I want him to keep this fight on his feet, keep that distance. You don't want to get into a grappling match with the shorter grappler.
and 2 t-shirts to Shamrock FC fights next month. The winner will be notified.
As we get ready here for our second round, remember to follow us on Instagram for Shamrock FC. Our ring girls have the phone tonight, and they're taking care of business. Back into the action here. Ahuatzi comes out, takes the center. Big hands, though, coming, though, from President.
Yeah, it's a nice left hand there. He got a little off balance, though. Over pursued a bit. Let Ahuatzi get in for a takedown attempt.
Ahuatzi trying to sweep in for that single. Drops down for the double. Dent doing a good job here. I cannot believe I called him Dent.
I've done it a few times myself. Our boy President is confusing us a bit with his double names.
Ahuatzi doing here, trying to hold up that high crotch single. Drops and scoops, but no. President not having any of it, looking for almost like an omoplata there,
he
but
ended
steps
up
up.
in an odd omoplata position, but Ahuatzi fights out of that real quickly. Now Dent on his back, right where Ahuatzi wants to
Throwing up a triangle.
Ahuatzi needs to posture, needs to look straight up to the sky as hard as he can. He wants to get his hips in. He needs to watch for the armbar also.
Does a good job there defending is Oscar. Starting to land those big hammer fists.
And now Ahuatzi is close enough to where he can land hard strikes on Jefferson.
Jefferson smartly here goes to his back, pulls into half guard.
Oh, easy mount from Ahuatzi. Great job.
Halfway through round two, Ahuatzi has Jefferson pinned up against the cage here, starting to land some serious hands.
Jefferson using the cage to get out of the mounted position, just pushing off, just powering through. Not out of the woods yet, as Ahuatzi is a huge knee to the body.
Ahuatzi here pushing.
And a desperate takedown attempt from Jefferson, sprawled easily by Ahuatzi. Ahuatzi just putting a ton of pressure on Jefferson on the bottom right now. And now Jefferson has given his back up. Ahuatzi wants to flatten out Jefferson. Then he can start landing very damaging strikes the last 30 seconds of this round.
Huge hands here coming from Ahuatzi. He has got those hooks in and is making Prez Dent pay.
It looks as though Prez Dent is going to survive this round, come out for a deciding third round.
This round has been all Ahuatzi. Trying to get that hand under the chin with only 10 seconds remaining.
A very dominant round out of Ahuatzi. But as we said earlier, Jefferson survives the round to fight a third.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's event.
Very back and forth here. I see this as one round apiece here going into the third.
Yeah, the first round was pretty close. Like I said, a tale of two halves of the round, but I gave it to Jefferson. Ahuatzi dominated that round. I mean, that wasn't even close. Going to the third round, Jefferson certainly has the chance to win this fight. If he keeps it on his feet, I think he has a very good chance.
Yeah, a lot of pressure here as we look at our instant replay from Ahuatzi.
We'll see how much energy Jefferson has coming out. Ahuatzi has put his weight and grinded on Jefferson this whole fight.
St. Louis, this is the third.
Ahuatzi has been able to do exactly what he needed to, which is to get inside against Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson's going to want to keep his distance and make Ahuatzi earn getting that inside. Nice left hand
big
from
shot
Jefferson.
from Dent.
Perfect out of Prez Dent. Lands a nice strike, gets back to distance.
But again, heavy pressure from Ahuatzi, landing a big knee. Ahuatzi here doing a good job playing that head position game.
Jefferson wants to put Ahuatzi's back on the fence and get out, get back to the middle of the cage.
Oh, Ahuatzi looking for a head and arm throw. Can be very dangerous in that position.
Yeah, in MMA, you got to be real careful of that head and arm throw. You can give your back very easily.
A lot of pressure here coming out of Jefferson. Ahuatzi, though, doing a good job here of maintaining, not letting him take him down. Trying to get his hands on the neck for a potential standing guillotine.
And he uses the guillotine to bulldog Jefferson's back to the fence. That was Jefferson's opportunity to break away and get this fight back to striking distance.
A lot of pressure coming out of Ahuatzi, but a nice takedown here coming from Carl Jefferson.
It was a good takedown, but this isn't the position Jefferson has the biggest advantage. Ahuatzi needs to work, though. This fight is close. If Ahuatzi wants to win this fight,
as we are halfway through the third and final round. Ahuatzi trying to stand up here, getting his back on the cage. Nice sweep out there, though, coming from Jefferson.
The left arm that Ahuatzi has over the head of Jefferson, he can underhook with it, would help him get up a little bit easier.
Jefferson in a very unorthodox position here, right in front of the booth. 1 minute remaining.
Jefferson is just grinding on Ahuatzi, trying to grind out this fight. Ahuatzi needs to get the left arm out from over the head. The guillotine position is not going to work. Ahuatzi needs an underhook with the left arm.
Yeah, he has got to let go of that head position, try to work for an underhook.
I think Prez Dent is just trying to grind out this fight, try and get this third round victory.
And
Dent
we are
needs
down
to throw some punches.
We are down to 30 seconds remaining here in the third and final round. Ahuatzi needs to move here. He's got to move out of this position as Dent is doing a great job here of keeping that position, grinding on the back of Ahuatzi. Jefferson looking here, potential armbar setup. 10 seconds remaining.
Inverted triangle out of Jefferson.
Big finish there for Prez Dent, a.k.a. Carl Jefferson. What a great fight.
That was a great matchup and a very tough fight to judge. This is one that could be a unanimous decision one way, or it could be a split decision the other way. You have no idea. I personally gave it to President. I thought he edged out the first round. Thought he clearly lost the second, but I thought he won that third round.
But you never know when it goes into the eyes of the judges. Both of these fighters, though, left it all in the cage tonight.
Absolutely, great fight. These guys are exhausted, which is exactly how you should feel after a 3-round war.
And that was an absolute war here at Shamrock FC 286, live from River City Casino in St. Louis, Missouri. A lot of action still to come here tonight. So let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Mayer to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards this evening, your winner by split decision out of the red corner, Oscar Ahuatzi.
All right, Kevin, let's talk about this real quick here. A split decision win for Ahuatzi. What did the judges see?
Well, they gave Ahuatzi finish the, could have been a couple things. He finished the first round strong, so they could have given him that first round. Also, he was so dominant in the second round with the new rule set, that could have been a 10-8 second round.
Very interesting. As we say, never leave it into the hands of the judges. But coming up next, we have a special kickboxing bout, and we'll be back right after this.